Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
At their 49-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 32-yard line.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
59. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Under crunch, under crunch, under crunch.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And he slings one that's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jerick McKinnon there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Something apparently not feeling right to Garoppolo, so he'll step back and take a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Here we go, here we go. What do you need? Hey, alert! 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 Yes!
A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And down inside the 15 he goes. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Ready? 60 out low. Check, check. 59. All right. Here we go. Let's go. D, let's go. Neil. Get it up. Get.
And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 9-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
I got this.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts and still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. The eighth play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Let's go, D.
12, fellas, here we go.
It's going to be a
Man open, it's Goodwin. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Throwing here, Trubisky. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down for the Bears.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
54.
Robinson's got it. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Mike, 180. You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Again, it's Trubisky looking for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman, and a short return to the 6-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
2nd and 11 at the 5-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Hey, gun.
Strip that ball. Under 10. 10.
Garoppolo gives to Breida. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Here we go. Like 20.
Fans, a reminder,
21,
I have a
21.
note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
Hey, alert.
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad lib.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Mike's 59.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10.
Right 80.
54 Mike. Watch the pass.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. Room here to run. Touchdown, Chicago. Taylor Gabriel, 40 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
It's never fun for a defense to run on the field knowing that they're having to defend a short field. Just the idea of trying to limit an offense in that position, daunting for a defense.
Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
That ties the game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. But they're
weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Marquise Goodwin with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down for the Bears.
Lock in, lock in.
1st down, Bears.
Looking to throw Trubisky on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a 1st.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. 1st down, a run with Cohen. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Trubisky. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Trubisky now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys at 1st and 10. From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. And it's second down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. And the Niners get there and bring him down. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down. Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. The kick by Pinheiro is good. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Wait.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And an alley to run. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Check 24, check 24.
11.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Here we go.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And Matthews makes the grab. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
We're all still valiantly searching for the so-called book, right, that tells us what to do in every situation. Everyone kind of knows what it says, but it's never really been written down anywhere. He violated every code on that one, didn't he? Deciding to go for it right there.
Oh, yeah, your side of the field, this stage of the game, you're supposed to punt the football. He said, who cares? I'm going to light the book on fire.
Yeah, analytics, everyone else, be warned, he's coming for you.
2nd and 2 at the 39-yard line.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
21.
Check the backer. Shift.
They run with Breida. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Here we go, here we go. 180!
Let's go one more.
Hey, gun.
Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jarek McKinnon, and he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
White.
Now they'll run the option to the short side left. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he slides to avoid the hit. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Fucking go up, no fucking
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time, because let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Slow it down, Garoppolo. Slow it down. Slow it down, Garoppolo.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Check 13.
21.
Come on, get the play in.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 20-yard line. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play, because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
Guaranteed points on this drive right here.
Here we go. 180!
Mike 58, right there. You go, night.
On first down, here's Breida. And he'll get this down only to the 18. It was the linebacker Leonard Floyd on the stop.
I'd take it.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
No outside rush this time.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
I like 37. Shit.
Here we go. 180!
Hey, come on out here. Come get some.
Go ahead.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. That's to his running back, complete. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt. because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Come on, dude. Let's tighten up, man. He ain't gonna keep getting that bullshit.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. That is caught by Cohen, and he'll be stopped right at midfield. 16 yards is the pickup there on a first down for Chicago.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Now a man open down the middle of the field, and he'll get it down here to 43.
He's trying to run the angle of them damn
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Trubisky got a man. It's Patterson complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Trubisky gives to Cohen. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Somebody will get ready to quit.
At the 30-yard line.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. He'll look to throw, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Nick Bosa in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
Fuck him, sit in the house at his ass. I want to know who's sitting in the house at him. I want to know we sitting in the house.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
We coming. We coming. We coming. We coming.
Now it's Trubisky.
Oh, he tried to shrimp.
And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the 49ers are going to get the football back.
Oh, yeah.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead, still a one-possession game, but the defense got to stop. They've got the football now, just salted away, right?
Exactly. That's all the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their job in a big way. You know they're over on the sidelines now starting to take their tape off and, hey, we've done this thing. The offense has to put it away, and that means ball security.
Absolutely. Stranger things have happened.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
The loss of 3 on that first down pass play, now 2nd and 13. 2nd down, McKinnon. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Block the Bears now? You scared to block these motherfuckers now?
I'm here all day.
On third, here's an option play right. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
That angle route ain't gonna work but twice. They got to use that goddamn. They got to work them sideline routes.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. On the return is Cohen.
Oh my God, they let this nigga get that bullshit spin move.
12 yards on the return that time, and the Bears take over.
He can work that angle route twice. They give me that angle. I don't give a fuck about that angle route no more. I know he ain't gonna run it with Tabinski. He might get. He'll take 10 to 12 seconds running the ball with his quarterback.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
And they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. He's back to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From midfield now, here's Trubisky. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time, but now it's 3rd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
I don't have time to throw that ball.
56 at the mic.
I don't have time to throw that ball.
Alert. Alert.
Watch the twins.
And the blitz does come. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And he's got this down to the 35. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 35. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman.
He made us win the game on the defense side of the ball this time. We was blow motherfuckers out. But that motherfucker got the Mac attack. You gotta respect Mac.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So the victory here for San Francisco, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
Man, that bullshit. That motherfucker broke containment, man. You didn't supposed to get that bullshit there.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.
Well, Alabama didn't get sacked at all. Wow. about read option. I think we pulled that bitch out in the third quarter. Where that read option at? Motherfucker not expecting that fucking read option. Perfect time to call that motherfucker too. You bitch. If I would have kept that bitch, we could have. See, if I had a Lamar Jackson, that motherfucker gone. Beat the games over 500. 18 game win streak.
It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennial.